So I think for me the main motivation to be in this industry and to work for Micro and Microlino for sure was also that we're a family company. So of course I was always growing up with our range of products, with mobility, etc., etc. But also I think mobility in general and urban mobility specifically is something that there's a lot of potential in the future. There's a lot of potential for making it more efficient, and that I think is the most important thing. There's a lot of potential for making it eco-friendlier, and so this is like my main goal, really, to make urban mobility more practical, eco-friendlier, and still being it's staying fun. So I think the first big challenge in mobility is that mobility behaviors just change very slowly. In Switzerland, for example, the modal split between car and trains has stayed more or less the same in 40 years, meaning that people didn't really change their vehicles. So they didn't switch from the car to the train or the other way around. And so that, I think, is the main challenge, really bringing people to use different kinds of mobility, shared mobility, electric mobility, different types of products. I think that's the main challenge. The second challenge maybe for any company in general is that there's just so many trends that are happening at the same time with autonomous driving, fuel cell, electric drivetrains, sharing, etc., etc. That is, as a company, it's just really hard to know where to focus and what to focus on. And so for us, really, the focus is on urban mobility, but in an ecological way. So because we think that the biggest and the most important challenge is making mobility more eco-friendly.
Cool.
So I do think that autonomous driving will be a topic, but I think it will be not as soon as we expect it to be. I also don't think that autonomous driving will solve all the mobility issues that we have in cities. I think what's going to be much more important, there's going to be more space and for smaller vehicles, for bikes, for e-scooters, for pedestrians, because in a way that's really the most efficient way to get around in a city. Denser streets, slower speed on streets, streets dedicated only to bikes and e-scooters, etc. I think that's how it's going to look like and how it should, yeah.